You are listening to Bedtime Dreamy Tales. Please make sure you have subscribed to our channel for new story. Story title, Thumbling's Travels. Once upon a time, in a land far away, lived a tailor and his wife, who were blessed with a son so small, he was no taller than a thumb. They lovingly named him Thumbling. Despite his size, Thumbling was brave and full of dreams to explore the vast world beyond their humble home. "Father, I wish to see the world," he declared one day with a determined spark in his eyes. The tailor, proud of his son's courage yet saddened by the thought of separation, presented Thumbling with a needle. The eye of the needle had been fashioned into a handle with wax, creating a sword fit for his diminutive stature. "Take this for protection," he said, his voice filled with a mix of emotions, as he handed the needle sword to his adventurous son. Before setting off on his grand adventure, Thumbling hopped into the kitchen to see what his mother had prepared for his farewell meal. Overcome with curiosity and perhaps a touch of farewell sadness, he leaned too far over a dish, tumbling down into the steam that wafted up and out through the chimney. To his surprise, he found himself outside in the big, wide world, ready for the adventures that awaited him. Thumbling's journey first led him to the house of a master tailor, hoping to learn the craft and maybe find a place where his size wouldn't define his capabilities. However, he soon found the meals there to be less than satisfactory. When he voiced his complaints, the mistress of the house, angered by what she perceived as ingratitude, tried to swat him with a dishcloth. Thumbling, quick and nimble, dodged her attempts and teased her from safe distances, proving that no challenge was too big for him to evade. Yet, the mistress eventually caught him in a moment of overconfidence and threw him out into the world once again. Undeterred, Thumbling ventured into a vast forest, a place of wonder and danger, where he encountered a band of robbers planning to steal the king's treasure. Intrigued by his size and the potential it offered, they realized Thumbling could easily sneak into the treasury. Agreeing to help, Thumbling found a way in, but soon found himself in danger as the king's guards almost caught him. With quick thinking and agility, he managed to toss bags of gold to the robbers waiting below. When the king inspected the treasury, he found some of the gold missing but was baffled at how the theft had occurred since everything else appeared undisturbed. Continuing on his journey, Thumbling found work at an inn, where his honesty about the maid's pilfering led to their resentment. Their vengeance came swiftly when one of them fed him to a cow. Inside the dark belly of the cow, Thumbling did not lose heart. He made friends with a pebble and a blade of grass, each telling tales of their own journeys into the belly of the beast. When the cow was slaughtered, he ended up in the meat destined for sausages. Despite the perilous situation, his cleverness, along with the advice of his new friends, saved him once more, allowing him to escape unscathed from being turned into a sausage. After escaping the sausage maker's knife, Thumbling's desire for adventure began to wane, and he longed for the comfort of his home. His journey back, however, was not without its final test. Captured by a fox, Thumbling negotiated his freedom in exchange for the promise of his father's poultry. The fox, impressed by Thumbling's spirit and cleverness, not only released him but also carried him on his back, ensuring his safe return to his family. Upon his return, Thumbling recounted his adventures, presenting his father with a single gold coin, the only treasure he had kept from his journey. His parents, overjoyed to have their son back, gladly offered the poultry to the fox, valuing Thumbling's safety above all else. "Why would you let the fox eat those poor chickens?" Thumbling's father asked, puzzled by the exchange. "Oh, father," Thumbling replied with a wise smile, "you love me more than all the chickens in the yard, and that is all that matters. Besides, the fox has promised to watch over our home, ensuring we're safe from any future dangers." Thumbling's adventures had taught him the value of courage, wit, and the importance of family. He had ventured into the world, faced giants and beasts, and returned home a hero in his own right. His story spread across the land, inspiring those who heard it to believe that no matter how small you are, you can overcome great obstacles with bravery and intelligence. Thumbling continued to live happily ever after, a tiny tailor with tales as vast as the world itself, now a beacon of hope and courage for all who knew of his adventures. If you like this story, please give this video a like and comment below with your thoughts. See you in the next story.